friends, Vici here, and welcome back to my channel where I document my journey with the 300-ish houseplants I inherited in November. I'm up before my kids today to get in some repotting. Yesterday while I was watering my plants, I picked up a plant thinking, gee, it sure is funny I haven't had to water you in forever. So I stuck my finger in the soil and discovered one of the lovely Costa Farms death traps. So because I have to do something with this plant, I figure I may as well repot a couple of my ficus behind me as well. I'll show you some root situations. It's actually pretty funny. This is the plant in question that has some little death pots on it. I got this a couple weeks ago for $15 from Lowe's. It's an Aglaonema Ghost Frosted Ghost. And I was watering plants and I went to check, and not only is this incredibly dry, the bottom is still wet, but I can feel that there is either a net pot or something around at least one of these plants. Yeah, definitely. I honestly have never encountered one of these before. I have only gotten the little mesh things, and it was around Dieffenbachia, and it did kill it. So I noticed this last night and I almost could not sleep. I kept thinking about it. I almost wanted to come down here at like 2 o'clock in the morning and fix it. Because I've already had this plant for 2 or 3 weeks. I haven't had to water it. It's still wet and the top is so dry, it just, yeah, it's really bad. So we're gonna repot some plants today, and yeah. If that sounds like something that you would enjoy, it would really mean a lot to me if you would hit the like button and hit the subscribe button and follow along with me on my planty journey. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna save you. I've heard about a lot of people encounter these roots, but I personally never have. So let's see what she's got in store for us. Oh, I see it. Oh, that makes me so sad. No. Costa Farms, why? That is totally not great. I'm probably gonna have to cut them off. Oh no. Look at that. That is terrible. That is terrible. Oh my goodness. You poor babies. These poor babies. This one had a baby and it's also trapped. I think I'm gonna have to cut it. Oh, I don't want to hurt all your roots, baby. I'm so sorry. It's funny, like I should cut it, but like I also want to save the net pot. It's a nice little 2-inch net pot. This is awful. I'm so glad I noticed this yesterday. Okay, let's just cut it. Let's find some scissors. Ooh, dirt in my face. I'm just cutting the holes. This is awful. Why not take it out? I don't understand. Do they save like 14 seconds? Oh my goodness, this is so bad. Definitely hurt some roots already. Almost free, baby number one. I got one off, one side. Thankfully, no rot. They look wonderful. Oh, I feel so much better now that I breathed them. I literally almost could not sleep. I was thinking about this plant. Oh my goodness. You poor baby. I'm just peeling some of the yucky bits off the bottom. Oh my goodness. We saved you. So there's the first one. Kind of looks like something you could eat, doesn't it? This one has a baby, so it's got way more roots. Oh, it has another baby too. That sucks. I'm just gonna go straight into cutting. I'm not gonna save 25 cents for plant greater than pot. I'm cutting around the top so that I can just kind of like wiggle it off. I hate this. Reminds me of one of those little tables they put in the old pizza boxes. Boop. This one had a baby, and it's got another baby. I'm not gonna mess with it too much more. I'm just gonna, again, no rot, very healthy. Thank goodness. Very little root breakage, yay. Should I put it back in the same pot? Just one of these fills up this pot. I think we're gonna put them in 2 separate pots. The reason I got the one with 2 plants, well, it has 3 plants because this one has a baby. But the reason I got the ugliest one at Lowe's when I got it is because I had multiple plants and I wanted to give one to my friend. So we're gonna repot them separately. I'm not one of those fancy people with a scoop. I just dig in. This is beneficial fungi. Here's one of them. So cute. The second one. Hopefully I have another pot this size because I was going to use this for something else. Beneficial fungi. I do prefer me a clear pot. This is one with the baby. That's 2. We're on a roll. I don't think I have enough soil ready to do the big tree, so I'm gonna do the little tree. And he has a little friend growing in his pot. I don't know if it's gonna pick it up. It's a tiny little green friend. I'm gonna try to leave it. I don't know what it is. Some kind of weed, I'm sure, but we welcome squatters in our pots, not in my house. This one is the worst. It needs a repot so bad. So I mixed up some more soil and then we'll repot some trees. Here is Shippo, my rubber tree. I grew this from a single piece I got in May of last year, and he's over a foot tall now. I'm so proud of him. And he needs a repot. I didn't even know that Ficus could do this aerial root business. He lives in my grow tent and he freaking loves it. So this is my homie Shippo, named after a little fox demon from Inuyasha. Which you'll notice a theme in my Ficus here. But yeah, we're gonna give him a little bit of an up pot into one of these, which are not my favorite clear pots because they have this little lip at the bottom, and I just, while I get why it's there, I have heat mats that I like, and I feel like while it still does benefit, that definitely gets in the way. Let's give Shippo a new house. Well, he didn't need it too terribly. I feel like it's always dry, and this is one of the pots that I do like that is flat on the bottom. So I'll give this a bath, and then like a different plant can have it. And I'm not gonna water him either because I just watered him yesterday, so this is purely because I'm already repotting everybody else. I don't like to repot wet plants. I like them to be dry, but I literally watered everybody, all of these ficus yesterday, or day before yesterday, so it is what it is. I need the staples. That was easy button, because why did I put off doing that for so long? Because that was so easy. I hope you enjoy your new home, Shippo. This Tineke, her name is Sango. She is also doing the aerial root business, and I paid $5 for this plant from Kroger when it was like yay high or something. So she's also grown quite a bit with me, and I dropped a whole spray bottle on her and hurt her. Knocked the leaf off too. But yeah, she needs a repot real quick. Hopefully it's also as fast. What are we gonna put you in, girly? I think I'm just gonna do the same, even though it's only a little bit bigger. I don't know. I can be lazy. We'll see her root situation, and then I'll decide. Yeah, I think we'll just use the one. There's a lot, but they're not, it's not like super bad. So just a tiny upgrade for you. Freaking love Ficus. She's so pretty. I really want to put it on my front porch, but it gets full sun all day. I think it would get baked. What kind of plant can I put on my porch that is full sun all day that is not a cactus? I've been needing to do this for so long. It feels so good to finally get it over with. Oh, let me be able to see the roots. It already looks fully. Here she is. Oh, I like that they're in the same size pot now. They were in different size pots. Oh, I wish, do I have another one? I have another ficus that needs another pot. Let's do this girl. I originally wanted to put my two little ficus together, and I thought about getting this one as like the in-between and putting them all together. So, but I went to Pikes and they didn't have any of the little ones because they were all 50% off and they were only $7.50, and then this big one was like $15. So I literally could not walk away without it. I got the one with the worst root situation. And I'm gonna give it a new house. I haven't had it very long. I really don't like repotting plants when I haven't had them too long, but this is ridiculous. I haven't quite decided which Inuyasha character I want to name this one after. I have some chunky perlite in the bottom of this. Because he's so big. Oh my goodness, I've never seen roots like that. This tree is huge. Wow. I could go bigger, but I don't want to. Because he's so big, I was thinking about actually just calling this one Inuyasha. It's red too. $15. She is done. And it's already put out a new leaf since I got it. Oh my goodness. I'm hitting the box of perlite. That is so pretty. No way. How is this $15 and how is this mine? We're almost done. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. That one also I will not water. And our final ficus is this Ficus Benjamina Spearmint that I also got at Pikes a while ago. Always thirsty. It's only dropping leaves because I underwater it because of its ridiculous root situation. Let's see. Yeah, it's bad, but it's partially because I don't think these like to be dry. They're like, it's like super papery. I'm assuming they just, drying is bad. Every time I let it dry out, it would drop a whole bunch of leaves. It's pretty moist right now though, but I am gonna up-pot it. I think we're gonna just reuse the pot that they just took the ruby out of. I think. I have this one too, but this is, yeah. You're gonna be so much happier, my friend. This ficus name is Moroku. So we have Moroku, Shippo, and Zanko. I do have a Shiveriana who is in my air garden, prop garden. It did have roots that I don't know what happened to them. Something happened, so I cut it off and started over. But I have two cuttings, and one is starting to root. The smaller one, the one that I cut the roots off, hasn't re-rooted yet, but I'm hopeful. And when it eventually does get enough roots to be put into a pot, I believe I'm going to be calling my Shiveriana Naraku. So I have to decide on the name for the ruby. I really think he's just gonna be Inuyasha, but I'm not sold yet. I really love to name my plants. I feel like they grow better when you attach, I'm crazy, so take this with a grain of salt, but I feel like they grow better when you give them a little bit of a personality. I don't know. Most of my plants have names, if not all of them. Some of them I just don't care enough to remember what I named it, but they do all have names. And this ficus is done. And since I have some soil left, let's see what else I can pot up. I have this painted lady cutting right here who would like a pot. It's the current one. I have, it's a lot of pot for this little plant. This one. I kind of want the growth point to be towards the top. I know I have a ton of other things I could repot, but I think this is enough for right now. My kids should wake up any minute now. I have no idea what time it is. I woke up at 7:30 to get some things done before they wake up. This is gonna look super silly. I just want to be able to properly fertilize it and stuff, so I wanted to get it into soil. The leaf came out variegated and it's so pretty. I don't think the next one will be, but I just wanted to enjoy it upstairs. There was actually two, but for some reason the second one that I cut did not do well. It didn't die, but like it hasn't done anything. It hasn't rooted or nothing. It's just kind of like a showpiece. This one has crazy roots and they were cut at the same time. My camera died right as my 14-month-old woke up. So here's the painted lady. It looks really silly. There's a little growth nub I have peeking out right there. Here's all of the babies. Sorry for I spilled water everywhere just a second ago. This is, I guess, Iniasha, my newest ficus that I got for $15. Look how tall it is. Here's Sango and Moroku and Shippo, my painted lady, and the two Ghost Frosted, which are gonna be so much happier. The only one I'm gonna water is gonna be the painted lady. Everyone else, the soil is kind of moist, so we're gonna wait a couple days. I set aside some newts and I'm gonna do some chopping on later today, maybe, if I can get a moment. Look at this pink princess. She is ridiculous. Are you okay, ma'am? Don't worry, I'm gonna help you. I can hear my 3-year-old stomping around, so that is my cue to go upstairs and be done for now. Thank you so much for watching. It would mean so much to me if you would leave me a comment. Do you have any ficus? Which ones do you have? Do they have names? I would love to talk about them. I freaking love ficus. You can even tag me on Instagram. I would love to see pictures of your trees, even if they're little, especially if you grew them from tiny babies. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.